Hey everyone, I'm Shelly and today I thought I would share with you guys some of my 2016 goals. But before we get into that, I thought I would just take this time to give thanks to all of you who have subscribed. I know that technically I started this channel in November, but I didn't actually start kind of really booktubing until January, so I guess I'm not really keeping track because I don't actually know what date I started, but I guess sometime around this time of the year is my 1 year anniversary, and there are 100 of you who have clicked that subscribe button, so thank you so much. So since it is a new year, I thought I would show you guys my new video notebook thing. It's not new, it's just a spare notebook that my sister got me, and she even decorated it for me, which is so cute. So I thought I would use this notebook throughout the year to kind of keep track of my video ideas, because sometimes I would get ideas and then I would forget about them. Discussion ideas, discussion notes that I want to take down before filming, book review notes that I want to take down, tag videos that I've been tagged in. I really want to be super organized this year. First off, I want to mention that I will not be setting myself a Goodreads goal for the year. And this has nothing to do with reading goals or the Goodreads website itself. I know that there are some people who don't like Goodreads. I actually think it's fine the way it is, because it keeps track of what I've read, because sometimes I forget. It lets me write down mini reviews before I do my big ones on my channel. And also I like the groups and the community aspect of it. It needs a little bit of fixing, but I think it's fine. Like, I'm content with it. The reasons why I'm not setting myself a reading goal for the year is, one, because I know that it is my last year of uni. I hope I graduate by the end of the year, but I know that I'm going to be super busy. I mean, you guys all saw me complain at the end of last year, and I know that this year is probably going to be 10 times worse. Also, last year my reading goal was to read 26 books, and although I reached that and I did find some really great books from it, I did find myself stressing out about finding books to read, and that resulted in me picking up random books from the library that I didn't enjoy, and I could have spent my time reading the books that I wanted to read. So I don't want to do that this year. I want to be able to read the books that I want to read, even if it takes me longer. Even if I only read 10 books this year, if they're the books that I actually put on my Goodreads to read list, or if they're the books that I'm actually interested in, then I will be fine by that. Speaking of my Goodreads TBR list, I did just recently rearrange a lot of books on that list and got rid of the ones that I wasn't interested in anymore. And I do have some main priorities that I really want to get to this year. My next goal is to finish all the books that I am in the middle of. Now, I don't know what happened, because I've never been this type of person before. I've always been a one book type of person, but towards the end of last year, I started a lot of books and kind of put them down and then picked up others. So before I buy any more books, I really want to make an effort to finish the books that I am in the middle of. So the first book that I'm in the middle of is something that I am constantly reading because I'm just really enjoying it, and that is Blood Fever by Karen Marie Moning. This is the second book in the Fever series. I think I've talked quite a bit about this series, so I will spare you guys that. I am up to page 151. The second one is a collection of short stories that I was really excited to get to, but then I read some of the short stories and I didn't fully enjoy them. There were some that I did enjoy, but some of them I didn't, so I kind of put it aside for a bit, and that is Unnatural Creatures, a collection of short stories by Neil Gaiman. These aren't all by Neil Gaiman, there's only one story by him. These are just authors that he selected to be in this collection. The next one is something that I saw at a secondhand book shop, and I had been eyeing this book during Halloween, and I really wanted to pick it up, but then I read it and I couldn't really fully immerse myself in it. Maybe it's because it's sort of a middle grade book, but that book is Nightmares by Jason Segel and Kirsten Miller. I am up to page 55. The next one is something that I was actually anticipating, but then I kind of saw some tropes that I was not looking forward to in the book because it's a sequel and I don't usually do well with sequels, but that is Conspiracy of Blood and Smoke by Anne Blankman. This is the sequel and the final book in the Prisoner of Night and Fog duology, and you all know how much I loved the first book, so I was kind of disappointed that I put this one down. What page am I up to? I'm up to page 69. The last book I'm in the middle of is one that also I'm enjoying, but the size of the book kind of freaks me out a little, so I found it on audiobook and I've been listening to bits and pieces on audiobook when I don't have the book with me, and that is Little Women by Louisa May Alcott. I know that this is a bind up of 2 of the books, which is why it's huge. But yeah, it makes me tired just looking at it. But I am really enjoying the book. Well, I'm enjoying the narration of it. I'm up to page... Where's the page? Oh. 233. Sorry, it's really dark in here. I can't see. So yes, I really want to get through all of those books before I let myself buy some more. My next goal for the year kind of goes along with my not having a reading goal, and that's also because I want to write more this year. I've had heaps of ideas and I've joined NaNoWriMo, but I've never been able to win or finish it because I just get so distracted with other things, and I just want to focus on writing. I want to at least finish one draft of something this year. And going along with that, I also kind of want to change up my channel a little bit. For the most part, I myself want to be able to create different types of content on my channel because I have this platform for a reason. Why not use it for my own creative outlet? Because I'm one of those people who get really bored easy, and I get very antsy and fidgety, and I just want to turn all that energy into something creative. I just have to get through the barrier of this fear of people not liking it, because at the end of the day, it's my channel. If you don't like it, then don't watch it. So yes, I think I will be making more writing videos. I'm not sure how yet because I might do some discussion videos, but also I really want to share my writing with you guys. I'm not that great with like poetry and stuff. I'm more of a short story fiction writer, but I have been writing some poetry, and I don't know the rules of poetry, so I don't know like if they're any good or not, but I do want to share my work. I just want to share, and I would love some feedback on them. The only thing is I need to figure out how I want to do the videos, because I don't want to just be sitting here in front of my books and reading it out to you guys. I want to make it more interesting for you guys visually, but I'm not an artist, so I can't really draw things. I don't know, I will figure that out, but that is something you guys can look forward to. Or not. Going back to BookTube, I want to review more books. Now I know I did do a lot of reviews last year, but I saw that all of my reviews were kind of reviews of the books that I did enjoy, and I didn't mention any of the ones that I didn't. So I want to be able to review every single book that I read this year, especially because I'm probably going to be reading a lot less, so you guys deserve more reviews, even if they're ones that I didn't particularly enjoy. Also, I started doing monthly wrap-up type reviews with books and movies that I read and watched in the month on my Tumblr. So if you guys want to check that out in writing, I will link my Tumblr down below. I'm not very good at monthly wrap-ups, as I've mentioned, so I'm still going to be doing those seasonal wrap-ups, but I thought at least once a month I will do some mini reviews of books or movies or TV shows that I have consumed. Speaking of movies and TV shows, I want to do more of those discussion type things regarding the end of a season in a TV show or a movie or something. And my next goal is regarding video uploading. I want to be able to upload at least 2 a week this year, because I feel like posting 1 video a week is just not enough for my brain to kind of be okay with, because sometimes I have a lot on my mind and I want to join in more in the community, which is why I want to join the monthly recommendations group, because I think that's a lot of fun. I'm also still going to be doing Segue Magic, so some weeks you might get 3 videos from me, some weeks you might get 2. So yeah, that is all from me today. If you guys have any suggestions on what videos I should post, leave them down below and share with me some of your resolutions of the year, because I like seeing other people's resolutions. They're fun. Anyway, I hope you guys have a great day, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.